Hey, it's Kim, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. For some reason in 2024, I just kind of abandoned this YouTube account. I think I posted maybe once or twice. I posted some shorts, but I'm back. I really don't have an explanation for 2024 except that I was posting on another social media app where it felt much easier to post my content. If you know, you know. It's January 2025, and that social media app, aka TikTok, is supposedly going away in a week. So I'm trying to revive this account, so to speak, because several of my followers in my community want to continue to see my content, which is still mind-blowing to me. I don't really have an explanation for why I moved to that social media app, except for it's just easier, quicker, it's casual, it's got a good vibe, it's easy to find your people. This YouTube format feels very formal to me, and I'm gonna really try to embrace the more casual vibe here that I had there, if that makes sense. Anyway, you're here and I appreciate you being here. I'm going to show you some of the journals that I'm working in January of 2025 and kind of tell you where this channel's going from here forward. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I post creative content mostly about creative journals, art journals, junk journals, mixed media, art, and I hope to get more toward a vlogging style where it's not just my tabletop view, where it's me and me talking about what I enjoy, maybe even besides creating. We'll see. We'll see how that plays out. I also, if you go deep into my channel, I did start posting on this channel about bullet journaling, and I still bullet journal. I've been bullet journaling since 2016, but I'm not posting as much of that content, but we'll see how it goes. I might show a little bit of bullet journaling as well. It seems pretty boring to me because it's basically my work stuff. So that's kind of what I use my bullet journal for. But basically going forward, I do want to post more of my creative space, my creativity, and what I'm doing, as well as some flip throughs, hopefully some tutorials, which is what I did a lot of on TikTok. And if you're here from TikTok, hello, welcome. I promise to really try hard to post consistently. However, YouTube is just harder to post content on because there's more editing involved. There's a quality that you have to maintain to be on YouTube. I really don't want to get caught up in the imposter syndrome of it all and the editing of it all because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Right now, my goal is to post at least one long form video per month, which is this horizontal style video. I want to do more. I hope to do more, but that's my goal right now. And then I will post shorts as well, which are 1 minute long videos, more like TikTok style if you're new to YouTube. But basically what I want to do is not get caught up in the editing because I want to spend my time creating and sharing. My goal in sharing my creative journaling and my journey is to hopefully spark something within you to want to create. If you have that little urge to create, I don't know. I feel like everybody has it in some way, but I think some of us have it in a way that we just feel driven to want to art journal or junk journal or memory keep, journal, write, that sort of thing, take pictures, save them, and have them as a way to document our lives. And that's what I hope that I can spark interest in and inspire you to do. So for this video, I'm going to give you a little bit of overview of my 2025 journals so far, but as you know, creatives are usually all over the map. I am no different. and I have a squirrel brain. That's my self-diagnosis. I'm probably undiagnosed ADHD. But I'm also an Enneagram 7, so I tend to jump around from one place to another. I do that in my creativity as well. That's why you'll see me using a lot of different media. I will use my gel plate, I will use slow stitching, and all sorts of variety of media. Once I get this video up, my goal is to then post some of my flip throughs of the journals that I've completed. I know I have not posted them here. I think I have a composition notebook journal, which has been very popular on this channel. So I've got a flip through that I need to post there. I've got an art journal that I completed that I need to post, and I've got some other smaller junk journals like this one that I'm working in currently. I've got several of these that I don't think I've posted from 2024. So I'm going to try to do some flip throughs of those. I want your feedback though. What do you want to see on this channel? I would like to know that. I would like to know what type of style you like. Do you like the voiceover? Do you like to hear me ramble on? Do you like music? Do you like quiet? I dig a variety personally. I have several YouTubers that I use as my comfort watches. They have some music, some quiet, some voiceovers. So I'm hoping that that's your vibe as well, but please give me feedback. I do want to know what you like to see. One thing that I do want to do is more of the vlogging style, day in the life, week in the life. So also let me know what you feel about those style of videos and if you want to see that. My life does not seem very exciting. I think I lead a pretty humdrum, boring life. I enjoy watching other people's lives that they probably think are also boring. So I think it's just kind of fun to get a little peek into people's lives. So let me know again what you think about that. I'm asking you for a lot, okay? Welcome. This is my life. So thank you for being here. I'm gonna put the camera up top so you can see my table. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you liking, ringing the bell, giving the thumbs up, all the things. And if I leave any affiliate links, I certainly appreciate you utilizing those as it helps me with my tools that I need to keep my media going. I also have a newsletter that I've been doing for about 4 years. You are welcome to subscribe to that. I will have a link below for that as well. Thank you, and here we go. Welcome to the journals that I'm currently creating in, along with one more, and that would be this one. So I'll start with this. This is my Junk Journal January journal that I made using a tutorial of EB Mixed Media that's here on YouTube. I will link the video in the caption to her tutorial for this journal. This is using a tissue box, and I was so fascinated with it. I saw it back. She did it for the Art Journal Advent in December. I found the video back in November and I couldn't quit thinking about it. I saved a tissue box, and when I decided to do Junk Journal January, I followed it for the most part. It's working pretty well, but I can already tell that once it's full, it's going to not probably lay right, but that's okay. This is my Junk Journal January for now, and I'm working on this daily, and I will share these as much as I can on my shorts, my 1-minute short videos. So that's my first journal that I'm currently working in. I am also starting something new. I have been a Hobonichi admirer for many, many years. I guess since about 2018 when I first learned about Hobonichis and Tomoe River paper. I used a Hobonichi Weeks for a while, but it was not suiting what I needed it for my bullet journal. So I ditched it and I never went back because I just had so many other things that I was doing. But I decided that I wanted to do more of a daily journal or memory keeping. Maddie from Mostly Maddie, I think that is her YouTube handle. I will link her. I found her on TikTok, but she also has a YouTube channel I've discovered. So I will link hers. But she is the one that turned me on to the Rosey Life Planner. This is a planner out of Finland. It's an A5 journal. and it is also made with the Tomoe River paper. I decided against the Hobonichi because I heard many kind of not great reviews about the 2025 Hobonichi, that the Tomoe River paper was not as good of quality. So this is where I am so far, and I also love It's Amy, y'all. I think that's the name of her YouTube. Again, I will link anybody that I speak about, I will link below. But I am mesmerized with her journals, and she has a vibe that I love as far as just a more like do it however you feel it for the day. And I love that. And that's kind of what I want to do in my dailies. And so I'm following her style a little bit more on my dailies. These also have a tracker in the front. They have the weeklies, they have monthlies, and then they have a quarterly planning, which I love because that's the way I plan. So let me know if you want a little bit more information on this, and I'll do a flip through of this kind of as I go. I may do that anyway by the month. That's the way Amy does it. And I mean, if Amy does it, it's got to be awesome, right? So that is something new that I'm doing for 2025. I have also continued to work in a composition notebook, which is also sort of a junk journal daily. I just throw anything and everything at this. This is like, you know, where if I just want to throw together a collage, if I want to test paint, if I want to put down scraps, if I want to save my fruit and veggie stickers, tags, mail, this is the place that I do that. I've got several videos on how I set up my composition notebook. I always put in a little pocket in the front. I use stickers, rub-ons, things. But the biggest thing that you need to know is that it needs to be a composition notebook made in Vietnam. I get mine at my local pharmacy, my local drugstore. It's a Wexford. I get it at Walgreens. But I also have these in my Amazon storefront that are also made in Vietnam. They're a different brand, but they're the same style. So that's another journal that I have. This is my bullet journal. It's a Leuchtturm. I've been using this since 2016. I think this is about my 7th or 8th one. And this is basically just my work stuff. I do a monthly, and then I do my own kind of weekly like this. And you can see this is in August. And did I do anything? No. I did do something, but I didn't write anything down. This is kind of where I keep up with my life, my work, things that I need to do on the daily. It's just easy to carry. I love this. I also am currently using a Ranger Ink Dylusions journal. I absolutely love this. I purchased this when I first did Wanderlust in 2023. I did not do Wanderlust in 2024, but I'm doing it again for 2025. And I say doing that very lightly because I have not done any of the classes yet. But basically this has kind of been where I do my morning mark making is what I call it. I spend 5 to 10 minutes every morning just creating for a few minutes, and I do this throughout the week. And by the end of the week, I have a full page spread. And this is where I do a lot of that work. For example, this was last week's. And I'm planning to do a video more in depth on that process. But that's just an art journal. It's got great paper. There's some different sizes and styles of that journal. This is a Talons Art Creation little journal that I picked up at Blick. I'm also a Blick affiliate, so I will leave the link to my Blick affiliate below. It's my favorite art store. I order from them a lot. I try to visit whenever I am in a city where there is a Blick. This is more for me a sketchbook. You can see I swatch media. There is Kamala Harris from August at the DNC. I was watching it and I was just sketching. So that's that. But I've kind of been on a journey with portraits, and this year I am wanting to learn more about the human figure. I want to be able to sketch and draw the human body better. And so that's kind of what I want to focus on this year. But this is just more of a sketchbook for me. And I did just purchase a new one when I was in New York City in December from the Blick store. This is another art journal that I'm currently working in, and it is almost full. This is just one of my handmade art journals. And this is probably the more creative, artsy place that I create. It has a lot of collages. It has a hodgepodge of things. And I love this. It's been a fun one to work in. This one has 3 signatures in it. It's just an old book cover that was falling apart. It's not fancy. And I'm almost done with this. I did finish this art journal, and I have not done a flip through of this. Is going to be the flip through that I will show you. This was an art journal that I learned from Robin Marie Smith. She has a free tutorial. It's a no-sew, and you use the paper tape. I loved this journal so much. I did not feel precious about it. I worked really quickly through this, so I'll do a flip through of this. So that is kind of where I am. I have started a new art journal. I haven't bound it together yet, but I have the signatures ready to go. Here's the cover. This was a book that I picked up at a thrift store that was coming apart inside, and I love the cover. I love the size. This is kind of my sweet spot as far as the size. And I've got the signatures ready. I just need to finish it out, and it'll be ready to go once I am done with this one. So that is my current journaling situation. I am working in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 journals right now, which I know seems extreme, but if you journal at all, or junk journal, or do any kind of art journaling, you'll understand. It's just what we do. I also have my little snippet journal that I put just pieces of my fodder in, but I don't really consider this, I mean, it is a journal. It's definitely an art journal, and once it's complete, it's going to be so fun to flip through, but this is just ongoing. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I am so happy that you're here. I hope that I can continue the momentum and that you will feel comfortable to comment. I want this to be a two-way conversation, and I'm just glad you're here. I look forward to sharing more.